Good morning, students. We have started the new chapter, Getting to Know Plants. In the last class, we have discussed how many types of plants are there based on the strength of the stem. We have learnt that there are two types of plants based on the strength of the stem. They are plants with strong stems, and second type, plants with weak stems. This is the broader classification. Detailed classification is plants with strong stems are again divided into three types. Plants with weak stems are divided into two types. Let us discuss the plants with strong stems. As the strength of the stem is high enough or good enough, plants with strong stems are able to grow upright, means straight vertically on their own. Plants with strong stems can grow upright on their own. These plants with strong stems are divided into three types. They are herbs, shrubs, and trees. This classification is based on the size of the plant, strength of the stem, and the pattern of the branching of the plant. The classification of plants with strong stems into three types is based on three factors: the size of the plant, the branching pattern, and the strength of the stem. Based on these three factors, plants with strong stems are divided into three types: herbs, shrubs, and trees. Herbs, these are the small plants. Their entire stem itself is in green color, not only the leaves. Generally, whenever you see at a tree or little bigger plant, you can find that only leaves are in green color. But in herbs, they have green color stem also. And this stem is tender. Tender means little softer type. It is strengthy enough to grow upright, but it is not very much strengthy. If you hit a herb, you will not get hurt. The herb only will get hurt. So it is tender. Okay. If you hit a tree, you will get hurt. because the stem of the tree is not tender, whereas the stem of the herb is tender. Okay, so herbs have green and tender stems, and herbs generally are shorter. They do not grow much height. They are usually shorter than our height. And herbs have generally less number of branches. Branches also are less. Right? These are the general characters of herbs. Example, tomato, tulasi, chili, like plants. You might have seen these plants. Next, shrubs. Shrubs have thin stems only, but they are hard stems, not like herbs. Shrubs have thin stems but hard. And shrubs have branches near from the base of the stem. If you look at a plant, okay, from where the plant grow, from ground, near to the ground, the part is called base. So from the base, near from the base itself, branches arise. Okay, and shrubs are usually equal to our height or little more than our height. Not too much tall, but they are almost equal to our height or little more than our height. And shrubs have large number of branches, large number of thin branches. So shrubs, they form bushes. So wherever you are finding bushes, these bushes are generally made of shrubs. Example, lemon tree. It looks like a tree. We use the word tree, but it is actually a shrub. You can see thick number of branches. Okay, right? Of course, we cut the branches near from the base of the lemon tree, but actually if you allow, the branches will grow from the near of the base. Hibiscus, okay, and fencing plants, many of the fencing plants, all these are shrubs only. Next, trees. These are very tall plants, generally much taller than our height, very much taller than our height. Banyan tree, peepal tree, mango tree, neem tree, tamarind tree. You all might have seen all these trees. They are very much taller than our height. And trees have hard and thick brown stem. In herbs you have seen tender, thin stem. In shrubs you have seen hard but thin stem. Here in trees, what type of stem that it is? Hard and thick brown color stem. Right? And many of the trees have bark on the outer side of their stem. Bark means very hard outer, okay, rough surface is present. Okay, that is bark. And trees have branches in the upper part of their stem. And this is much above from the base or ground, not like in herbs. In trees, the branches are present in the upper part of their stem, much above from the base or ground. Some of the trees provide us wood with which we will make furniture, like teak, tamarind, neem. All these plants, they provide us wood with which we make furniture, right? So this is about plants with strong stems. What about plants with weak stems? Plants with weak stems, because their stem is weak, not strong enough, these plants cannot stand upright or cannot grow upright on their own. On their own, they cannot stand upright. So what do? As they cannot stand upright, they simply spread on the ground. While growing, they simply spread on the ground itself. Otherwise, by taking the support of the neighboring structures, they climb up. Some plants you might have seen keep climbing up. Okay, they will be having thin stems, but this thin stem, like a wire, like a small wire, very thin wire, it will be keep growing. You might have seen jasmine, okay, beans, bitter gourd. These will be keep growing by taking the support of the neighboring structure. They will be climbing up. Okay, right? And you might have seen watermelon, muskmelon, bottle gourd like plants. They do not grow upright by taking the support of neighboring structures. They simply spread on the ground. Okay. Thus, plants with weak stems, they are divided into two types. Plants that are spreading on the ground and plants that are climbing up by taking the support of neighboring structures. So what is the classification? Creepers and climbers. Plants with weak stems are divided into two types. They are creepers and climbers. Creepers are the plants with weak stems that cannot stand upright and spread on the ground. So, creepers are the plants with weak stems that cannot stand upright and spread on the ground. Example, watermelon, muskmelon, bottle gourd, pumpkin, etc. If you have carefully observed these plants, definitely you might have seen these plants. The fruits of these plants are bigger in size. Imagine if they climb up, can these fruits are going to be withstood by the plants? Can the plant bear them? They cannot bear. That's why these plants spread. Okay. So creepers have generally larger fruits. Next, climbers. These plants are plants with weak stems that cannot stand upright on their own. So they climb up by taking the support of neighboring structure. Okay, neighboring structures. Plants with weak stems that cannot stand upright on their own and climb up by taking the support of the neighboring structures. Okay. So example, bitter gourd, snake gourd, beans. You can see these fruits may be medium in size or smaller in size, so that the plant can bear them even though if it is climbing. Okay. Climbers have smaller fruits than the fruits of creepers. So this is how the classification of plants is made based on the strength of the stem and based on their size, branching pattern, all these things. Okay. And totally throughout the length of the stem, both creepers and climbers, they have tender stem only. The stem is not stronger. Okay. And it is much tender than the herbs because of this reason only it cannot stand upright on its own. Okay, remember this point. In the next class onwards we will learn what is stem, what is its role, what is leaf, what is its role, what is flower, what is its role, all these things we will learn. Okay, right? There is one table related to herbs, shrubs and trees. Try to fill that table and try to submit it once after you come to the school.